Made a really weird noise.
Hello,
Hey.
welcome. We're going live. Fuck it.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
we are here tonight with, or I am here tonight with Annabelle. A lot of you guys probably never heard of Annabelle, but she is really involved in this drama situation that's happening. And since I know how much you guys love it right now, and I'm using evidence of view countage to come to that conclusion, I thought I'd give you guys a little more. And you guys are getting ready to talk to one of the big players in this community, and you guys
How
don't
many
even know it.
people? How many people are watching it?
Uh, Nobody right now.
I didn't
They will
think
be. So anyway, Annabelle has been. Do you want to talk about this part, Annabelle? Or do you want me to just introduce you, kind of like you know?
you
I'll
can.
just.
Whatever. I don't
I'll
mind.
just.
Whatever.
So Annabelle, she's involved in the community. She doesn't say a whole lot, but she watches everything, and she is extremely close personal, real life friends with several of the big dogs in our community that do the hangouts and stuff that you guys see on a regular basis. So, just to let you know who she is, okay? It's not like she's some newbie, that nobody knows who she is. Everybody knows who she is. She's here. So, hello. Have you even done a hangout before? Like live
Yeah.
one?
I've done a couple, yeah, but I don't really. I don't. I prefer watching them.
Okay. Yeah, understandable. Cool. All right. Well, I guess what I was thinking that we could do for those interested in this Fiona situation that's fixing to blow up even more, and the woman needs to just, at this point, needs to just hold the white flag up and surrender and just own up to your shit, girlfriend. Fiona, come
That
on.
that's not going to happen.
Because it's going to get worse, and I know it. It's
She's
just.
got no
So.
intention of coming clean and being honest, none whatsoever.
Well, here's the thing. If she did, you know, it wouldn't be a big deal. Like I would be, I want her to. Like I want her to for herself because I think everybody's gonna just accept her back with open arms, and I think that would be great.
Mm.
But she needs to own up to what she did. I mean, we fuck up. People do stupid shit when they're stressed out. I understand that. I've done it before too.
Yeah,
So,
unfortunately Fiona has a habit of dragging everybody into her little dramas, so
yeah, but
I
see
don't see
that
that. I
that's
don't see
kind of
that
the
stopping.
thing. Yeah, she does have a pattern of that. That's something I'm actually starting to notice in all this investigating I've been doing. I'm seeing that she has actually gone after every single big fundy we have in our group right now. Every one of them. She had a pretty huge allegation against them,
Hmm.
which I thought is very interesting. And in light of these lies about Rand and G-Man, I'm really starting to question if that stuff with Jason Burns ever even happened. I have no reason to believe it. Her history of blaming people on the internet are bullshit.
Mm,
So,
yeah, I mean, there's no evidence either way.
yeah,
I'll just say that.
right.
But
I
my
just don't
my,
trust
my
it.
yeah,
Go
my
ahead. Sorry,
issue
Anna.
my issue with her is the way she's behaving towards me and towards Mark, and the lies that she's telling, and she's dragging my name through the mud. It's not a massive deal because I'm a nobody in this community. Nobody knows who I am. Nobody cares who I am. But I care about the fact that it's becoming. I've kept my head down while she's been saying all sorts of things. I think I lost my temper with her about 2 weeks ago because there's only so much you can take. And I said something, and I probably didn't use the best words. I think she's been um, posting what I said, and I think most people think I'm just some nasty little troll that's being nasty to poor little Fiona, which is not really the case. And it all started in, I believe it was August time. We were invited to a party of people in an online community, and one of those people was Fiona, and apparently she couldn't afford to come, so I was asked to contribute to her ticket, which I more than happily did. Didn't have a problem with doing that at all. And I even said to the person who was organising the ticket that I'd be quite happy to, if she needed any more, let me know, so that at least Fiona could maybe get some food, or I don't know. I didn't think that I hoped that it would be enough money. Anyway, that was that.
Well, that's
Forgot all
nice of you
about
to
it.
do.
Well,
That
yeah,
says
I'm
a
a
lot
nice
about your
person.
character, I think.
I'm quite a nice person. That's the thing. I'm more than
Yeah.
happy. I mean, Eve knows how nice I am.
Yeah, she does.
Ask
Yeah.
her. No, I'm only kidding. Obviously Eve. We had that whip round for Eve, and again, I was more than happy to contribute. And I certainly, if you don't expect anything, it's nice. It's a nice thing to do when people need a bit of a hand, and everyone gets a kick out of it. People give because it makes you feel good. Anyway, that's another whole subject. So I forgot all about it. I didn't go to the party. I couldn't make it. Although I was I just thought, I did admit, I will admit, I did thought it was a bit strange that she didn't thank anybody on any of the hangouts, but obviously subsequently we've had several different stories about who she thanked, who she didn't thank, what she said, what she didn't say, but she certainly didn't thank me. But again, I left it. I didn't left it. Now, all the time this was going on, Fiona was being very vocal in the community, and very angry with Jason Burns and Richard Raspberry, and like most people, I was very defensive of her. I went into I didn't go into Hangouts, but I commented on Hangouts. I told Raspberry and Burns that how awful they were. I was appalled by what supposedly or allegedly happened, and
So
I was very
standing up
supportive.
for Fiona then.
Absolutely, and we all were. Everybody was.
Right.
And
yeah.
You didn't get an awful lot of acknowledgement for that. She would be, quite. She would tell people what to say. She would instruct me on what to say to Burns, because Burns had blocked her and stuff like that. And she started to get on my nerves, to be honest with you, because I just thought, come on, Fiona, enough is enough. There's been weeks and weeks of this now, and I'm getting tired of it. You must be getting tired of it. But I didn't say anything because she's Fiona, untouchable. And then this situation happened between Owen and Fiona and Jackie, where we were told that in a private group, we were told that we weren't being very fair on moderate Christians, and Fiona said, I'm becoming uncomfortable with the way you're treating me and others who are moderate Christians. And which was like, whoa, where did that come from? This is a woman who has spent months and months raging and trolling fundies and behaving no differently to the atheists, but then she suddenly wants respect. That this sort of problem she had with us for not giving her respect. It was all a bit silly, really, and I was annoyed because we were very supportive of her, and for her to suddenly turn on us. I mean, I think that she was getting a bit of a prod by other people, but she still felt the need to tell us all. And so our reaction was, I'm sorry, what have we said to upset you? And she couldn't come up with anything, of course. And it sort of got out of hand. And Mark, who is a very close personal friend of mine, and no, I'm not his lady, nor are we in a relationship, and we're just very good friends, okay? Let me make that very clear. I like the guy. He's genuine, he's honest, he's a decent guy. Yeah, he can be aggressive on the in groups and what have you, but he's a smart guy. Doesn't like bullshit, just like I don't. She went for him, and I said, hey, because I know Mark had contributed to this ticket, I had contributed to the ticket, and I felt that she was being overly unpleasant to somebody who had been generous in so many different ways to her. And so I said so. I said, it's a bit rich you having a go at Mark when he was kind enough to contribute to your train ticket. All hell broke loose. How dare you this and how dare you that? I said thank you to everyone. Well, she didn't say thank you to me, and she didn't say thank you to Mark. At the time, I was not aware that Kat had not told her that Mark and I had contributed. And that's the crux of this. Everyone knows this, that I was not aware. And the reason I had a go at her is because I thought she was aware. And I was upset that she was having a go at someone that's always been supportive of her. And so she turned on me. And that is what this ridiculous situation is about. Okay? I'm not going to go into all the rest of the crap because I'll be here all night. But suffice to say that we all stopped talking to each other, and it was very divisive. I got thrown out of the group because I had the audacity to stand up to Fiona, and she's got some, her mates, didn't like it, so that's fair enough. I didn't mind. It wasn't a big deal. Didn't care. Wasn't. I can assure you, fundamentally flawed is not my life. And then I'm sure some other things happened. There were some comments flying around and what have you. But then about 3 weeks ago, all hell broke loose because Fiona started accusing me of telling Ran Campbell about the ticket thing. And I just decided that I wasn't going to let her do that. But I didn't do it publicly. I did it privately.
Okay. I have to go check on my son real quick, but you keep on with your story.
I'll finish the story and then you can come back in.
All right. Be right back. Go ahead.
So where was I? Yeah, I can't remember where I was, but anyway, the whole Ran Cam thing, and she was adamant that she had had a message from Ran Campbell saying that he knew about the train ticket and that she was a prostitute for atheism, even though what he'd actually done is in public said that Tonya, Nadia, Eve, and Fiona were all prostitutes for atheism. At no point did he have a conversation with Fiona privately, and we knew that. But she kept on insisting that she'd had this conversation, and we kept on asking for evidence. And she said she wasn't going to be, what was the word she used? She wasn't going to blow Ran out the water and betray a confidence. Now, this is the man that's calling her a prostitute, remember? And this is the man that's called her all sorts of other things. So that's it, really. She has doubled down, kept it in, kept going on about it, kept calling me names, kept calling Mark lots of names, blatantly lying. And I had enough at one point, about a week or so ago, and I did call her some unpleasant names. I'm sorry that I did that, but she's done far worse, I can assure you. And the other thing was that she's, dragging not just my name through the mud. I can handle that. It's not. This is not this whole place or community or group or whatever you want to call it is not a massive deal for me. I do have a lot of other things going on, and I don't live for YouTube, so I'm not that bothered about what people think of me. But Mark has been good to an awful lot of people that have now turned on him thanks to Fiona. So she's divided the community. She's caused all sorts of nastiness, and then, of course, I'm being accused of goodness knows what. I mean, the other day I saw a post where I'd said I was threatening her life. I mean, it's just become ridiculous. The whole thing has been massively blown out of proportion. And, and I think the thing I want to say about it is, I am not a liar. I have never, ever said anything about Fiona in a hangout, private hangout or public hangout, about her and Ran Campbell and prostitution. It's never even come, it's not even, I can't even explain how frustrated I am that people think she's telling the truth. I just can't. I just find it really, especially intelligent people that I admire, that think that this woman is actually genuine. And you've got to look at her past behaviour. She's ripped Jason Burns, Josh Shelley, and they're all fundies and they're all awful. I know, I've heard it all. But this is a pattern. And I think the reason she's gone for me is because I'm not important. No one's going to stick up for me. I don't think she expected, or I don't think she knew that I have quite some very good friends behind the scenes that I've got to know and I get on with really well, who are as disgusted with her behaviour as I am. And I wasn't going to say anything, but today I'd had enough of people saying, "Oh, this Annabelle, she's upset because Fiona didn't say thank you." No, that's not why I'm upset. The reason I'm upset is because she attacked someone who'd been kind enough to help her out. She's unemployed. She's got no money, and we were just doing her a favour. No different to what we tried to help. What we tried to help Eve out. It's the same thing, looking after people that need a bit of help. And she has accused me of discussing her, which I've just done now, and I don't care now because I've had enough of being accused of stuff that I haven't done, so I might as well do it. Discussing her personal financial details. The list is very long about what I've actually done. And all I actually did was turn around and say, you're out of order, Fiona. Mark helped fish ticket. I didn't know that she didn't know. And this is where we are. I think it's the 11th of December now. This all started in August last year. So that's it, really. Are you back, Tonya?
I am back.
Yeah, I've kind of wrapped it up, really. I've waffled on a little bit, probably more than I should have, but I was killing time for you. I've said my piece. I'm sure that I'm going to get loads of people telling me that I'm a drama queen and that, what's the problem? If it's, it's not. But I do feel that I had to say something because enough is enough. I mean, Fiona's been quiet for the last couple of days, and I think that's probably got more to do with the fact that she's concocted, in my opinion, she's concocted up some message from Ran, and people are gullible enough to think that it hasn't been concocted. It's pretty obvious.
Yeah. Well,
this is a woman. This is a woman who's got a PhD yet can't work out a fake message from a fake account.
Yeah.
And not only that, but she's had the opportunity to show that for weeks and yet refused to. And then as soon as people are starting to realise that she might not be telling the truth, all of a sudden that appears. And as for the G-Man stuff, well, we already know that's bullshit.
Yeah,
anyway,
that's from that.
Yeah, so she's dragged you through the mud as well now, and that's her game, though. That's what she does.
Well, for those of you who don't know, I did post a phone call that I had with G-Man tonight after seeing Exiled's pathetic.
Hilarious. Come on.
I mean, actually, we were laughing like crazy the whole time we were watching it.
The funniest thing I've seen for a long time.
Oh, it was awesome. Thank you, Exiled.
Yeah, you did give us a good laugh, dear.
Love you, girl. Appreciate that one. So there was that, and then her husband or pimp.
No,
is it her husband or pimp? Oh, husband. Okay, it was our husband who made this video about me that was like the one we've been waiting for. Dun, dun, dun.
No offense, Brian, but your video making skills are pretty third grade.
I cannot wait for people to see his video. It is so badly done. Like, everything he says doesn't make a fucking bit of sense at all.
Well, you got to weigh up which is worse. Hers or his or hers? Oh, I think it's hers, actually. Well, I don't know. They're upset with you for getting involved. Yeah, they've got involved. It's brilliant.
I think hers is worse, actually. I do, because she was just embarrassing.
She's either high as a kite on something, or
totally
something going wrong up there for sure.
Sniffing glue or something.
But she might send Brian round. He only lives up the road, so you're welcome to come round and tell me what you think, Brian. Quite happy to meet up with you.
Is that a threat, Annabelle? Are you threatening this man?
I hear he likes Bognor. So we can always meet up on the beach.
Oh man. So the G-Man thing. Brian's video. Okay, so in that video, should we just talk about that? What happened in that video? Okay, so in the video, nothing was proved about anything. No different than anything I had said already. But then they get to the part where they're about to expose a screenshot supposedly proving that Fiona did have that private hangout with G-Man. So, got to that point of the video, and there it was. The PM box was open. It was Fiona's computer, and there was G-Man, and it said, "You were in a video call November 3rd, and I forget what time it said. And another one was October 18th or something. There was another video.
It was October the 18th, which I don't know if you want me to say, but according to G-Man, was a discussion about a man that was accusing Fiona of being a stripper. Mm-hmm. And it was November. Yeah, I don't remember his name. And on October the 3rd, G-Man said it was a discussion about him accusing her of not, what was it? something about not being
On
a Christian
November.
on the Magic Sandwich show,
Yeah.
and he is quite happy when he gets back. He's got all the evidence in PM. So I'm afraid, Brian, you didn't do your research.
No. Oh, and
Sorry.
there's a little more. There's a little more. And here's the part that phone call that I just released, guys, if you haven't seen it and want to
Sorry,
listen,
I've got.
you can listen to it. I recorded a phone call with G-Man tonight and totally destroyed Brian J's video, like, coup-pow. Um, Another part that they missed
Did you just
was,
say Kupow?
I did. Sorry about that. That was me trying to be a ninja.
No,
Yeah.
it's Kupow, isn't it? That shows our age
What
difference.
did I say?
Kupow.
I said coup-pow,
Yes.
and it's supposed to say kapow, right?
I know you said Kupow.
Okay. Yeah.
That's why I was laughing.
Kapow. Kapow. Well, I'm glad you told me. Been sounding like
Sorry.
an idiot. No, it's okay. All right, now back to this.
Yeah.
Oh, no, what
Sorry.
the hell was I gonna say?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shit. G-Man
Brian.
did the call. Oh, I remember. Okay, so we did the call, and the reason I wanted to call him is because when I'm looking at these screenshots of Fiona's computer, and I'm looking at the PM, and it says you were in a video call on November 3rd. Right above it, there is some more chat going on between her and G-Man on November 3rd. They cut off the area that you can see, so you can't see the chat that they were having. Now, G-Man is claiming that the chat that they were having was about the Magic Sandwich Show or something like that. I can't remember. The phone call is recorded. I posted it on my Google Plus, so if anybody wants to listen to it, you can. But he basically says, nope, we never talked. And he, when he gets back, is going to show his screen. He's going to do a hangout and do screen share, and he's going to show the chat, and he's going to show you exactly what they were talking about. Because Fiona sent whoever the hell she sent the screenshot to, I guess to Brian J. or Exiled, to make this video. Fiona purposely sent that video or that clip with that part of the chat taken out, so nobody would know what they were really talking about.
I mean, you've only got to listen to the phone call to know.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's going to jump on it and go, G-Man's a liar, he's not honest. But I have heard many atheists say, G-Man might be a dick, he might be an idiot, he might, let the side down sometimes, but he believes everything he says. He's not a dishonest guy in that respect. I mean, I know he's probably done a couple of things, but on the whole, he genuinely says what he thinks.
Right.
What's going on up here comes out of here without very little filter. He's not very good at being manipulative, is G-Man, although he does try. And so to say that, I know that's what people are going to say, that he's lying.
Yeah.
So that's you're going to have to expect that, because look what's happened with Rand. I mean, Rand's, he after weeks of claiming that Rand's, I mean, we all know that it was a troll account now, but the point being is that, no matter who stands up and says Fiona's not telling the truth, including you and me, Tonya, we're just going to get told to fuck off. Mm-hmm. That's what's going to happen. It's like Fiona can do no wrong, because people are just not dealing very well with the fact that this woman they thought was this, pillar of the atheist community is actually not really as honest as she makes out. And I don't really care about Fiona. She means nothing to me. She's like some woman up in Scotland. She's nobody. Yeah, what I do care about is my name being dragged through the mud, and I put up with it. I put up with it since around about the 21st of November, when this all kicked off again. I've watched her in so many hangouts. She brings my name up every day. She's obsessed, and I've just thought, I'm not going to let you. I'm not going to rise to it. But then after today, I just thought, no, I've had enough now. Because what's happening now is, because you've brought it more into the fore, you put it out there. More and more people are saying, who's this Annabelle? Who does she think she is? Oh, she's lying. Oh, she's got her nose out of joint because Fiona didn't say thank you. And it's all nonsense. That's not what happened. So people can believe me. They can take notice of me. I don't really care. I'm just saying I'm getting it out and it makes no difference to my life whatsoever, if you believe me. But at least I've been able to tell you how it is, and I think people can see. Look, quite a few people have started to see Fiona for what she is, but unfortunately, the majority still think she's wonderful. Well, no, that's not. Unfortunately, that's their prerogative. If that's what they want to think, then they're entitled to think that. But she hasn't been honest. She has lied, and I'm sure she's lied about an awful lot more than the Rand called her a prostitute thing. She's prepared to throw quite a few people under the bus, people that have been supportive, kind, generous, financially and emotionally to her. She's thrown under the bus. So she's not a very nice person at all, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. And I'm noticing a pattern with her now that I'm seeing this new side of Fiona that I didn't realize who she was. But I notice she seems to be going after the big named fundies in our community. She lied about Ran and the PM thing. G-Man, which was proven tonight when I talked to G-Man on the phone, and now it's recorded and everybody can hear it. And we'll be proving that by looking at G-Man's chat with her as soon as he gets back. So, so there's Ran, there's G-Man.
Jason Burns. I mean, Jason Burns is the real. Jason Burns is the real. I mean, no one is. Everyone is guilty of giving Jason Burns a hard time.
Yeah, but it was all because she told us a story. We don't know if that's.
No, I think before this all happened. He was an object of a lot of, what's the words? I can't think.
Drama?
Too early in the morning. Yeah, a lot. He was an object of fun for a lot of people. He did. He's no angel himself. Let's be honest.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
He's crafty and he's full of shit a lot of the time. Yet the accusations that were aimed at him, I think, have really upset him, clearly, because if you saw the video he made today, he's a very happy bunny. I think it's brilliant.
Hilarious.
Oh, it's hilarious. It's been quite a good day for funny videos today, actually. But I think that take away whoever they are, the fundies, whether it's fundy or an atheist, it's all about drama, Fiona. It's all about tension, and she's loving every minute of this, believe me. She can throw herself on a sofa and wave her hair about as much as she wants. The fact is that she's getting attention, which this is probably not going to go down too well, but I don't care. In for a penny, in for a pound. I don't think she gets a lot of attention in real life, and I think and this is why she's on YouTube and Google Plus and goodness knows what else all day, every day. It's the only time that it makes her feel special, I suppose, and that's why she's so angry, because people are daring to question her. How dare you?
Well, and that's why this is so important, is because she does spend all of her free time in this community, and her lies that she's told, like this, that she's been weaving this web for months, guys, months and months, and it's finally starting to fall apart. And I really wish that she would just come out and own up to her fuck ups.
She's not going to, Tonya. She's not going to.
She might. I mean, she might have a change of heart.
Look at every single time anyone dares criticize her, it all hell breaks loose. I've never once seen her acknowledge that she might be wrong. Never once. I mean, somebody might be able to prove me wrong on that one. I'm sure they will. But I personally have never seen her say, you know what, I could be wrong. Yeah, she doesn't do that. And also, she doesn't. She's just not interested in what other people have got to say. I mean, this was something that was being discussed before it all kicked off, that she completely overpowers. I don't know if the word's overpower. What's the word? Hangouts. It's all about her. If you try and get in a conversation to change the conversation, and I've watched JD try to do it. I've watched loads of people try to do it. Straight back to Fiona and her problems or her drama.
She dominates every hangout she goes in and talks the whole time and doesn't let other people have.
I stopped watching. I mean, before this kicked off, I actually stopped. I stopped watching any. If I saw Fiona in a hangout, I'd go, oh God, not again, and I'd just go and I'd go and do something else, because it was just her voice. All you heard was her voice going on and on about Burns this or Josh Shelley this or G-Man this, and it's like, and now I'm her target, and that's fine. I'm not. You know, it's not my world. I don't care that she's in. You know, using me as her. What's it? Not pincushion. I can't think. It's too early. But
Scapegoat, something.
whatever. No, just someone like a punching bag. You know,
Yeah.
a verbal punching bag. I do. And that's why I haven't said anything for the last literally 3 months. But I don't know. Today I just thought, you know what, enough's enough. And then of course I won't go into the details because I don't want to. It's just not worth it. Of why this sort of blew up again today. Other people getting involved and accusing me of dragging other people into it when actually I hadn't said a word and they contacted me. I mean, it's just ridiculous the amount of hypocrisy and. I think this is one of the people who are accusing me of being a drama queen. Often use the word change the narrative, okay? And that's exactly what's going on here. The narrative has been changed over and over again to make me look bad. That's fair enough. You can do that, but I've just decided to you know, explain my side. Now, whether you believe me or not,
This time,
I don't mind.
she used G-Man and Rand to do it, to get you.
Yeah.
She just threw them under the bus and lied
me.
right about them. Didn't think anybody would give a shit, because nobody gives a shit that she lied about them too. Nobody fucking cares.
No, that's the thing, that they're very selective in what they do, and you know, they hate people for doing certain things. But Fiona, no, that's fine. You've got to wonder, you know, the whole thing where she's been apparently fooled by the troll account that sent her that email message. Oh, you know, she's made a mistake. Yeah, right, okay. Mm-hmm. No, but if anybody else had done that, it'd have been, oh, she's stupid. Yeah. Fiona is untouchable. I find it interesting because I find it interesting that she gets so much support, because quite frankly I find her as dull as dishwater. But that's my opinion of her. Right. That's my view. I'm not saying that that's what everyone else should think. I'm saying that's what I think. But that's the way it is. Again, nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change. Fiona's going to, if this quietens down, if she lets it go, which I'm not sure she's going to, because what she's doing now, she's getting all her little friends to rally round for her. Like, oh no, I can't, because I'm going to start laughing. No, I mustn't. But she's getting people to rally round for her at the moment. She's keeping very quiet, but sooner or later she'll pop back up and start again. Whether or not it will be me, the target of her drama, or someone else completely different. I mean, it might be you, Tonya. I've noticed she hasn't gone. I noticed she hasn't said anything about you yet.
No. Yeah, I don't think.
Other people have, obviously, but she's kept very quiet.
I'm willing to talk to her if she wants to work this out. And Fiona, if you're listening, which I know you are. G-Man said in the phone call we had today, that's recorded for your convenience, and the link will be posted below. He said in that call that he would like to talk to you when he gets back from vacation. Just you and him on a hangout live for all to see, and you guys can hash this out and call him a liar to his face. Yeah, I was about to say, you can call him a liar publicly to his face. If you have the balls to go around secretly calling people shit, go to G-Man's face and do it. If you have any balls. But this is the thing, though, Tonya. This is what she does in public. She's all, oh, I'm, you know, lovely Fiona. I'm so, you know, this is devastating for me. Oh, it's so awful. And yet in private, she's a cow. Yeah, she's the one who starts stirring the pot and then taking the victim. She was in a private hangout the other day calling me a fucking skank and a screaming nutter and losing it completely, screaming and shouting about me. Yet in private, in public, she's as calm as anything. So it's very telling. That's what we call two-faced. Okay, so she's basically lied about G-Man. Anyone that doesn't grasp that needs their eyes tested or their heads tested. So let's just say this. Let's just finish it off with this, I think, because I don't see any point in going on and on. Otherwise, I will become like her. She's lied about G-Man. In my opinion, she's lied about a lot of things, and lots of things that we haven't even discussed in this hangout. Mm-hmm. But this is one that she's clearly lied about. You know, G-Man has confirmed, and he will be providing the evidence to show that the discussions were about other things, not about prostitution. And so if she's lied about that, guys, what else has she lied about?
And if you want to tell me that that's the only thing she's lied about, that's fine. But I think a lot differently to that, and I haven't lied once, and that's it. Hello.
Oh, I was muted, sorry.
It's okay.
So, yeah, there it is, guys. I report, you decide. So you heard Annabelle's, side of this whole thing, and
I hate to think the amount of abuse I'm going to get now. I mean, it was bad enough before I poked my head above the parapet. Now, goodness knows what's going to happen.
The only kind of abuse you're going to get is from the people who say, end this drama. This is so high school childish. And that's all they do. They watch all the stuff, and then they say that. And then they watch the next video, and they say it again. And yeah.
Even though I'm the one that hasn't said a word for 3 months, and Fiona's spoken about it pretty much every day, it's me causing the drama.
Yeah, so anyway, I'm just reporting the findings, guys. I want to know if Fiona's lying, okay? Just like you guys do. I got the balls to check, and that's what I'm doing. And I've discovered that she lied, and I shared it with you guys. If you guys don't want to believe it, nothing I can do for you. That's all you're getting. Well, that's you're gonna have to wait for G-Man to take over or something, because yeah, my work is done here, I think.
I've got the same attitude that I've had my say now. I'm probably not going to be worried too much about what goes on. If she creates it again, then she does. I mean, I can imagine she's going to be spitting nails about this. Or she can do the right thing and apologise. She hasn't apologised to me, even though she's the one telling everyone that I've been going around saying things to Ran. And I got accused of sharing private. This is funny. I got accused of sharing private conversation in a private group, which I didn't. And even though a conversation I had with somebody else about the subject has just been put publicly everywhere. So the hypocrisy going on it's like schoolyard stuff. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now because really it is now getting boring.
It's all good. All right. Well.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
That's it. I'm trying to make sure I covered everything. I feel like I'm.
Are you going to go off air so I can say goodbye to you? Or
yes. I'm about to end this right now.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if I find out anything else that's for sure facts, I will let you know. And talk to you soon.